Hello, my name is Jacques Steenkamp. I'm the CEO of Eoacc. We are the accountants and business advisors that's behind TaxDash that's created this solution, and accountants really supporting you guys on this platform. So today I just quickly want to talk you through how to add your salary if you are busy completing your information for us to help you submit your personal tax return. So once you're logged into TaxDash, you can go to the dashboard and you can navigate straight to the tax return sections. Just also from the top headings, you can also go straight into the different income modules if you wish. So let's just go straight in here. As you can see, I've already completed my residency and domiciled modules. So now we can go into the income section. So let's say you earned a salary in the UK. You can click on Add Module. Straight in, you can click on Add Employer, okay, and then you can say ABC Limited, and you need to say when you started with this place, so that could be any date, 2019. It's also going to ask you if you've stopped this employment. No, so it still continues, which means you're still working there. Once you've added the employer details, you can click on Add Salary. Okay, now that employer has been created, you can also go and add more employers. If you had more than one employee employer in that year, Add Salary. Okay, so there's your employer. Very important that you select the correct tax year. We're currently now busy doing the 23-24 tax return, so you need to select that because you can keep the employer on here and you can have all the supporting documentation for all the different years. You can just keep adding on here. So I just quickly want to talk through the supporting documents that you need to have to hand to complete this. So you need to have your P11d. Now, the personal tax year runs from the 6th of April to the 5th of April every year. So this 23-24 tax year finished on the 5th of April 2024. The P11Ds only needs to be submitted by the 6th of July this year. So you probably will get your P60 before, but you need to wait. If you're going to get a P11D, you need to wait for that to be able to upload a copy of your P11D year and put in the total amount. We have to get the actual amount. You can't submit a tax return with estimates and things like that, because all that's going to do is just trigger, and the HMRC is going to open up an inquiry and just look into your return. Same with redundancy pay. If you've got that, put in the total amount received and also upload any supporting documentation that you have. Then a P45, P60 and statement of earnings. If you were employed by an employer on the 5th of April every year, then they will issue a P60 to you, which will summarize your total gross income and all the tax that you've paid during the year. If you've left an employment during the year, then they will issue a P45 when you've left, summarizing salary and tax paid in the year till the day you left. If you don't have either of those, you can contact the employer and just ask for another copy. If they don't have a copy, you can ask for a statement of earnings, but it is important to get the supporting documentation that we make sure we're submitting accurate information. Just to go back to the P11D, if you're in doubt if you've received a P11D, it's always just best to email your HR department in the company and just say, did I receive any P11D this year, to get confirmation from them, because you don't want to miss that. That's the one thing we get most clients that miss that, and there's no ways for us to know if you've had a P11D. We have to rely on you just telling us if we've seen you've had a P11D in the previous year, we'll ask questions and check in with you. But it changes from year to year, so it's very, very complicated, very difficult for us to know. We really do rely on you to tell us if you had any benefits from your employer. So once you've got that documentation, you can put in from those documents, you'll see the total amount of salary and tax paid during the year. It's also super helpful if you can at least upload the last 3 pay slips for that tax year. So this will be for January 24, February 24 and March 24. Because if we need to check later anything regarding pensions or things that was deducted from your pay, then it is very useful to have to get those pay slips to have a look at that. Right, I just want to quickly go back to salaries, and I just want to show you something else here as well. If you have any employment expenses that you can claim, then you can add it in here. So there are very specific things. You can just working from home. There is a help link here at the top of when and what you can claim for working from home. Just to go back to salary, I just quickly want to add as well about TaxDash. At the moment, unfortunately, it is not mobile phone friendly. And the reason really for that is because we're still very much developing and changing and adding information. Also, doing a tax return is complex because it's requiring a lot of different information. Like you've just seen, we need to upload supporting documentation and pay slips, and there's help, and now we're adding in videos. We still creating and adding more things. It's unbelievable the number of mistakes that we pick up. We're still finding about 70% of clients upload incorrect information, or we pick up things that's wrong. So those are all errors that we're picking up and that we can fix. You don't want to submit the incorrect tax return. That's way worse. So we're doing a lot of work and effort to try and make sure we get it accurate. But also we want to move towards more like, what can we do to help people save them tax? This is why we've built an advanced income tax calculator now on TaxDash. So we're doing a lot of development on it. Once we feel it is very settled, then we will go to mobile phone and see if we can find a way to really display it. But mobile phone's got a small screen, and there's a whole lot of information we're trying to share with you guys on this platform. But that is it. I just want to say thank you so much for trusting us to do your tax return. We absolutely just want to give you value. We're motivated to give you a ton of value and help you save tax as much as possible. Thank you again for listening. Appreciate it. Thank you.